right, what's up, people? Time flies, man. It's already week 3, day 1. Let's get into it. That was a rough one. The barbell was rolling on my back, and it was to the point where I'm trying to kind of reset it while I was in the resting position at the top. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to get the bar to like set in place. But I ended up squatting to a point where I made it heavier than it needed to be. And it's just, these are the things that we go through, and they're frustrating. But that's why you can't just go in and lift the weight and then move on to the next set. You want to kind of evaluate each set. You want to check it, find your imperfections, find what you did wrong, and try to correct it. So we're gonna hit this next set. We have 2 more, but I'm gonna hit this next set coming up, and I'm gonna focus on all of that. I'm gonna try to keep the bar tight to my back, lock it in place. Let's go.
All right, solid effort here. You can tell there's strength, but there's one thing that's quietly costing this lift efficiency. Let's clean it up so the bar moves better and the body stays healthier. First thing to address is knee cave on the right at liftoff. That tells me the right side isn't fully owning the load as tension comes off the floor. Even a small collapse there shifts force away from the hips and makes the rest of the pull harder than it needs to be. I want deliberate knee pressure out before the bar breaks the floor, so both legs share the work evenly. Second, the hips are rising a little too soon. When that happens, the pull turns into more of a stiff leg pattern instead of a coordinated leg and hip drive. The goal is for the hips and shoulders to rise together off the floor. That keeps the bar path cleaner and preserves back position. Third, the armpits aren't quite stacked directly over the bar at setup. That puts you slightly out of position from the start and forces you to chase balance once the bar moves. Next thing we need to talk about is bicep tendonitis, because this is one of those issues that doesn't usually start loud. It builds quietly when small things go unchecked. Bicep tendonitis in lifters is rarely about the bicep being weak. It's usually a load management and positioning problem. The tendon takes on extra stress when the arms start doing work they were never meant to do, especially during pulls and rows.
Teleport strength. Before you know it, you'll be there.
This is my first time hitting a 3x4 this heavy on pause squats, which for me, pause squats are good because I'm having an issue where I go too deep. And when I go too deep, it works against me. There's really no reason to go that deep in powerlifting. I would say weightlifting, yeah, you're definitely going to go deeper. But for powerlifting, you want to lift to your advantage. I'm becoming more familiar with the low bar positioning, so my confidence is going up. This block is definitely pretty solid. I have some minor hip impingement that I'm working with, trying to get rid of. So in the mornings, I do banded workouts to kind of stretch that area and get, my mobility just way better than what it is. And I'm noticing some improvements. My walkout definitely needs some work, but the more comfortable I become with the low bar position, I feel like my walkout will definitely improve. The depth definitely is improving. I'm just hoping during competition I don't get called for depth, and that's always racing through my mind. I just don't ever want to get called for depth on squat. Squat's my favorite lift of the three, so I just want to make sure that I execute. Now this closed grip, this 4x5, 225, I just want to, take my time next time to focus more on the triceps. Gotta love my Zerchers. For those who've never tried a Zercher, I'm telling you, you should try it. You can always get elbow sleeves if the barbell hurts your arms, but I feel like the more times you do it, you'll get used to it. It's just like squat. When your first time you're doing squat, the bar's gonna hurt you on your back. You just gotta deal with it and you'll get used to it. Trust me, your body will adapt. Just want to say thank you if you made it this far in the video. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like the video if you've enjoyed it so far. I'm getting into week 3, day 4, already at the end of week 3. To me, that's amazing. The fact that week 4 is just literally right there, which will be the heaviest of the block. So I'm not even trying to have that in my head. And that's one recommendation to you guys too, is when we see something that we would consider heavy, just cut that out. Let's not focus on that. Let's just focus on the fact that it's a number there. The number is there because there's either a coach that believes in you or you programmed it to where it's just supposed to happen, right? So as long as we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, we should be able to hit these numbers. So let's just stay focused. Let's get all the negativity out of our heads and let's ride. All right, let's go over week 3. Starting with day 1, I was learning the low bar position. It was a little wobbly, if you saw on the 407. I kind of rushed that squat, lost my balance. Little check mark there. I looked at my pause deadlifts, definitely could have been better on day 2. Bench press between day 1 and day 2. The bicep tendonitis that I'm dealing with, it's pretty rough. Genuine battle to get through that. Day 3, I bought the compression sleeve, and that's what you saw when I was benching. I had the compression sleeve. It really did help out, so I decided to bring that over to day 4. I didn't like how I was not in my deadlift shoes. I chose to lift in these dude shoes or whatever, and that was because my brain shut off and wasn't paying attention. There's really no excuse. I shouldn't have been deadlifting in these shoes. You should deadlift in your deadlift shoes. Keep things as uniform as possible. Don't try to deviate from what you're going to be doing in competition. Try not to deviate too far, I should say. Overall, this week was a growing week, and I need it because week 4 is going to be the challenge. I'm trying to get my arm to kind of stop hurting. because I know that I have a heavy bench press week 4, and I'm just trying to just make sure I play it safe, you know, because where it hurts is when you're bringing the bar down. It's hard for you to like gradually bring it down. It's hard for you to do that when you have the bicep tendonitis. So I may have to reinforce the compression sleeve to really kind of take a lot of that pain away, just temporarily, so I can get through the lift. Overall, it's been a great block so far. I'm just focused on staying healthy. For those who have been following my journey, you know that I have got hurt here in 2025. Here we are at the end of 2025, and I'm able to lift again. I'm thankful to Christ for that. I just want to say thank you to all you guys who have kind of followed me all along, because I did disappear for a while, to where you guys are still around. I'm forever grateful for that, because most people, you know, when you're really down, they kind of leave, you know, and it's unfortunate, but that's the world we live in. My message to you guys is just keep your head up, because in the end, it's just you. You got yourself. Yes, there may be some people that stick around, but you can't depend on that. You have to depend on yourself. You have to be there for yourself. Pull yourself up. Don't drop yourself. That'll do it for today, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.